in any gravity. So today I will be doing a good warm-up to start with. So what you'll need is something nice and flexible. So I've got some nice flexible trousers, I've got a rash guard on, and also some water. Always good to keep yourself well hydrated. When doing any of the exercises or stretches that we're going through, go to where you're comfortable. It's not about how far I can go, that's irrelevant. Okay, it's about how far you can go. You're looking to improve yourself. So don't worry about if you think that I'm going lower than you could ever possibly go. That's what you'll build up to. You will get there. I'm sure there's going to be people watching this that are going to be way more flexible than I am and more bendy. So don't worry about it, okay? So I don't. So what we need to start off with first is a decent warm-up. Okay, we need to warm up as much of our body as possible to stretch. There's no point trying to stretch from cold or anything like that, especially if you've been sat down for a long period of time, or you've just driven from somewhere, or you haven't moved, or you've just been lying down, or you just got up. Okay, get your body moving, get some blood back into all those joints, and get everything going. Okay. So first of all, just nice and gentle, just knees up from there. Okay, another important thing with stretching is breathing. Don't hold your breath for any stretches. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Okay, flip your legs to the back. Okay, then sort of warm your quads. Get your feet this way here. Again, we want to rotate our hips. We're not going too jerky. It's nice and light, nice little bounces. Again, if you want to do this slower, you can. You just come down and just step, twist. Okay, just a little bit of shuffle. If you're happy to go to there. The younger ones, if you want to go a little bit faster, you work a little bit faster. Okay, arms forwards. Again, I'm sure I'm not going to hit the beams here, but if I do, I apologise. Then backwards. Again, I'm taking that breath. Okay, in front, cross from behind. Again, it's just a little bit of rotation, so up and down, opposite directions. So start slow and then build it up. Again, there. When you're happy, change. Change. And change once more. Yeah, that's it. I'm the other going to do it. Across the front and behind. Again. Knees up. Feet to back. Knees up. Feet to back. Twist. Again, hands the opposite way. There, you can have your hands open, you have your hands closed. Okay, you notice your head still. At the moment, we'll work onto that next. Knees up. Back. Twist. Back. Twist. Knees up. Twist. Knees up. Twist. Okay, I'll shut that off there. It's going to warm up the neck because there will be points where we're reaching out and bending up and looking up. We want to warm this up here as well. So again, nice and loose, relaxed, not just throwing your head around, jerking it. You don't want to twist any muscles in your neck or pull anything. So up and down first. Hold it for a second. Again, anytime I'm doing this, if you want to get yourself a drink, get yourself a drink. Don't. Beautiful thing about a video, that you can pause it and you come back to exactly where I was. Like I never left. Okay, look left, look right. Okay, now ear to shoulder. Okay, so don't do what I just did then. Don't pull your shoulder to your head. If you need to, put it down. Again, the ears are grappling on my neck. Probably doesn't mean too kind to it. You know, rolling around, nice and gently. Never relax. Use the weight of your head to come round, and the other weight. The whole time, still breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And the other way. Getting a little bit more isolated there, so shoulders. Again, we want that synovial fluid in your joints to get moving around. And the other way. It's a bit crunchy because I'm very crunchy. Don't worry about it. You're going to hear quite a lot of points where my knees and everything's going to crack today, so something's always happening. It's just nitrogen in the joints. Roll, elbows, and the other way. Okay, there's going to be points where you put pressure on your wrist. You want to loosen off your wrists as well. You don't want those to be too tight. You'll notice I can do this really comfortable one way and then go the other way, and it's a little bit jerky. And up and down as well. Okay, out and up. Again, I'm not going maximum range yet, I'm just still warming up. So So as it brings in, breathe in, go out, breathe out. Teaching yourself that pattern of always breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth before you've got to try and think about holding your stretch. Okay, a little bit of rotation, so get my midsection here. Again, not. I'm going to warm up. Again, if you're younger, you can really throw yourself and bounce into it a little bit. You're not going to get any injuries. You're that little bit older, it's well worth taking your time there. And again, you can notice I'm turning my head, it helps my body rotate with it, so I can go that a little bit further. And as I feel getting warmer, go a little bit faster. Okay, now hips now. I want to put my hands on my hips, relax it. Okay, I'm going to isolate my hips if you can. Okay, so I'm not, that's a full lumbar area there, I just want to isolate my hips. Get up as far out as I can, and then change. It's good practice for dancing as well. We all know I'm an amazing dancer. Back. Okay, just push forwards, nice lightly, don't go too far, don't want to hurt my back. Back, pushing my butt backwards, head forwards. And back. And back. Okay, side, side. Just helps get this little bit of stretch here. Okay, now I'm going to do the full one. So I'm going to get everything around, so gets my knees going, gets my back going, and the other way. Again, you can do extra rotations if you want. You don't have to. You just work to one direction. Again, I'm going to concentrate my knees. We're going to start hitting the crunching. Not too bad today. Not too bad. Other way. Okay, I'll just come down. There it is. Back up. Down. Up. Okay, make sure you try and keep your knees in line with your toes as much as you can. Okay, roll your ankle. The other way. Other ankle. The other way. And go back. And there we go. Right, so now we want to get, that was a light warm up, now we want to get that all our muscles really working to a decent range. Again, we'll start off with squats. Okay, where I'm going to do them is with Master Hayward. Here's the way he brought the squats into class. Okay, so I'm going to go right down. This lets me know exactly how far I'm going when I hit my fingers to the floor. Again, I'm not saying get squats and get weights. If you really want to, you can do weights, but for the minute, we're just going to use body weight. We're going to assume that no one's got any equipment around them. We're just going to stretch with our own body weight here. Okay, so the important thing when I'm doing a squat, I'm going to keep my knees in line with my toes. Okay, I don't want this to go tuck in there. My knee to go out the side this way, or even more extreme this way here. Common with the karate, because we do horse riding stance so much, is we make it too wide. That is only going to hit the inside of my legs. Okay, I want to get as much from here to there warmed up as possible. So I'm on my feet about shoulder width. Okay, I know that my right knee rolls just through experience, so it'll be one of those things, if you don't do this very often, you have to watch your technique. Now what I want to do when I look is keep here and look straight down. I don't want to do this. The minute I start doing that and look at my position, I'm going to start using my back when I stretch. Never want to use your back, using your legs and hips. Okay, so as I do it, I'm going to do it from 5 from the front first of all. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, and I'm there. My middle finger touches there and goes up, around. If I can touch my heel, I've gone low enough. If I'm just going to here, there's nothing in that. Okay, and that's not really working very much. I'm trying to get a good range. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I know so there's going to be 5, but I've just done 10 because I can't count, and we all know that I can't count an exercise. So now I'm going to turn sideways so you get an idea of where I'm pushing my butt out. I don't want my butt to go in like this, so I've got this weird curve going on, putting all the pressure here and pressure here. Keeping it straight, okay, body up. The whole time I do this, if you find you're leaning forward, simple thing to do is look up. Okay, obviously not straight into a light, that's not going to be fun, but I'm going to look up so I can see the ceiling. So as I go here, look, I can see that. The minute I'm looking at the floor and you realise, look, I can't see anything there, I'm stretching here now. Okay, lower back is a muscle, it's a static muscle, it's designed not to be stretched to a really far range. By doing that, I am. Okay, you can get away with it for a little while, but eventually it will start hurting it. Anyone with back problems, you think you're going to hurt yourself, don't do it that way there. So, again, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay? Right, now I want to give myself a lift that even more. So I'm starting to feel the heat coming up and through my body there. So I want to do some little light jumps. Now the important thing is I'm not going, I'm doing a mad big crazy jump, especially because I want to bang my head. Okay? It's a little jump, it's going to help, a little explosion. It's going to help warm up my calf a little bit. Okay? The way I like to stretch is I want to try and get from the bottom, work my way up and back down. I want to try and cover some of the areas in between. Because of the martial arts we're doing, we're going to be concentrating a lot on the hips and the back. Okay? They're the two areas that stop us from getting that maximum stretch. So we're going to do 10 more. I'm going to do sideways and up so you can see. So again, little jumps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Right. Now, I want to work the hips a little bit here. So hip flexors at the front this way. So I want to stay up and I'm going to do lunges. It's going to help extend it and put my weight forward. Now, depending if you have any injuries or something else, well, you may not need to go as low. Okay? We're just looking to lengthen this out here. When I'm doing the squats there, I'm working here around my knees. With the jumps, with little push-offs, going to help my calves warm up a little bit. My Achilles, I don't want to pull that. Again, if you're injured or you stretch something or you stretch it too far and you hurt it, you're not going to stretch it at all. So what's the point? Okay, so from here, I put my hands on my lips. Okay, have your hands across, you have your hands out, hands on the side here. Whichever way you want to do it, as long as my hands don't touch my legs when I do it. Body up straight, I want to look forwards. Again, step, and then drop the knee straight down. And now look here, hold for 1, feeling that. This way here, come back. Okay, come back. So now look, I step out slightly. It's going to allow me to go here. I'm not tightrope walking. On the balance, come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I'm doing these in 10. If you want to do 15, 20, 30, you want a bit more of a workout when you get some sweat on, go for it. Okay, but this is a stretching video. You don't want to sit here, watch me just doing loads of leg exercises for a bit. Right now, what I'm going to do is going to go for a narrow squat. Okay, this is how we get the outside and the inside. Now, this is where if your technique goes wrong, you're going to roll your knees all about, end up leaning forwards, here, this way here. So I'm going to go for it this way here. Then I'm going to put something underneath my heels to help just elevate so I can isolate my knees that a little bit better. So again, breathe in, breathe out, and there. Again, I'm very aware because I haven't got the things on my knees yet, and my heels, that my right knee will roll a little bit, but you should hopefully see afterwards it will isolate better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now if you find your knees rolling, again, I have got a mirror right here. Go on, have a quick glance at it. There's the mirror. There's back. Hopefully I'm not recording anything else weird. Okay, so as you see, I've got 2 weight plates here. Again, it doesn't have to be weighted plate, just something that's going to raise your heel by a small amount. So you see these aren't too thick, I haven't got a big wedge weight there, I don't want my heel to be like this, just slightly off the floor is going to help it isolate. So I'm going to place it fairly close together, and again bend your knees, again good habits there. Come on, I'm going to place my heel onto it. Again, you can see it's nice and narrow. We're in this position here, and I'm going to have a quick check to make sure this knee runs up to this point here. So I don't want my toe out to be like that and my knee to go forwards, that's not going to be great. So always check your position, okay? Form and technique is always paramount. You can do hundreds of squats and stuff, different exercises, but if every single time you do it's wrong, it's going to injure you. It's doing the opposite of what you want. So from here, this way I'm going to do exactly the same again. Hopefully you see my knees move a lot less. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking down then to make sure I was doing it right. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so again, if you find your knees are rolling a little bit when you do your squats or you can't find the balance, put something underneath your heels, is going to help. Right, so what we're going to finish off with now, I'm going to do some burpees. Choose an exercise that you find that works for quite a lot of your body. So I'm going to do burpee push-ups into a judgment. That way I've got push-ups that are going to work my arms, burpee, so I'm going to get from here, obviously, I'm going to avoid banging my head as much as possible. Okay, it helps me lengthen out my legs, brings them in tight there. Now, you can do this really fast if you want, or you can do them really slow. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 facing you, and I'm going to turn sideways 5 facing out my legs. So hopefully you can see the position I'm keeping my body. So ready, number 1, so come down on the floor, there, back and up. 1. Do a push-up this time. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now sides up. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, right, feeling pretty warm now. I'm going to get some quick drink. Again, as I said, anytime you want to get some drink, go for it. Right, so stretching. The type of stretching that I tend to do tends to be more the yoga-based stuff. I tend to, because of the martial art, concentrate a lot of stuff in my hip and my lower back. Reason being, the ones we need to throw kicks. Okay, so I'm going to try and cover everything, go from there. So I'm going to do some mobility stuff first of all, just get yourself some moving around, get everything a little bit loose. Then I'll be going to the yoga stuff. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put my feet in line there. Just going to do light little standing stretches to my calves. So again, working from the bottom, working up. So there, you can do little bounces if you want. Okay, or you can just hold it still. Totally up to you. Okay, now again, when you're doing this, you can either hold it for about 30 seconds. Again, we're doing this as part of like an even longer warm up, or you can hold it for 10, switch, hold it for 10 or even less. Okay, as long as it all adds up to about 30 seconds, it's all good. So it doesn't have to be 30 seconds in one go. You break it down to 3 10 seconds each side. Okay, or you can break it down for 5, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Then you obviously have to do 6 reps, he says, with no balance. And once more. And once more this way. Again, I'm going through a little bit quicker this, so there. Again, anytime you want to pause the video, pause it, and then you come back to where this position is here. Right, next I'm going to do for quads, so standing quads, so it's not a developmental stretch, it's just kind of like just getting the muscles, getting used to getting pulled around a bit here. I'm trying to get my knee in line here. Once I've got my balance, I'm going to turn sideways, and then I'm going to push my hip forwards. And it's going to bring the stretch up the top of my leg. Again, try and focus on something. When you're well, look, you can look down the floor with this one and keep that balance as I'm doing it. Okay, you notice my left leg's doing quite a lot of work. If you need to at any point, put your hand on the wall. Okay, I'm just trying to not take myself out of shot. You can put yourself hand on the wall, hold on to something, no matter where you are, or there. Switch legs. So again, find balance. Again, those of you know, my right knee is basically, ligament seems to be just spaghetti, so it will wobble quite a lot more. Again, for those of you a bit more flexible, you can try and grab with the other hand there, but my balance tends to go all over the place, I'll do that. So you just put there, once I'm here, push up forwards, hold the position, feel the stretch slightly up, higher up the thigh, or the quadricep, if you want to use the full turn, and down. Shake that off. Right, next thing I want to hit are hamstrings. Okay, so I'm going to do a basic sit down. 1, here. Now, a lot of people, again, it's not wrong, go straight towards the leg. Now, for me there, it just feels like my hip is hitting my ribs. Okay, I don't know whether I've got dodgy ribs or a very high pointed hip, but if I turn this way here, I can go further and feel a more beneficial stretch there. If I go here like this, I just feel it at the top. Personal preference. If you find going this way here suits you more, go for it. Here, so there's my 2 knees there. I go forwards and then grab the inside of my leg. Again, I'm doing this. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Again, if there's any point you're pushing too hard. If you're holding your breath when you stretch, you're going too far. So you bring it back. Yeah, I can reach my foot. I stretch regularly. Okay, maybe not as much as I should to get super flexible, but I do stretch regularly because of my classes. So here I'm comfortable. I'm not pushing myself. There, I'm starting to feel it this way here. For those of you, if you are doing it this way and you are comfortable, you can grip it there, support yourself and lift it up. Okay, now bring a little bit extra stretch across the back if you need it. If you don't need it, don't feel you have to lift the leg. If you're sat here like this and going forward like that, and you can feel it, that means it's working. You go in here, it hurts, you're going too far. The minute it hurts, come back a little bit, come back. There, I'm happy. Stay there. I'm going to bring my leg in, switch the other side leg, out. And then exactly the same again. So you can see I'm purposely facing towards you here so you can see the angle a little bit better. Foot's out to the side and I'm leaning this way here. Again, if you want to go straight down the leg, go straight down the leg. I know there's plenty of people that go there, get the head to the knee. Happy days. My head is not getting anywhere near there. Okay, but if I go here, I'm a lot more comfortable. So that's my personal preference. Both work. Again, breathe in, breathe out, and relaxing. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, and if I feel okay, starting to loosen off now, then I can go a little bit further if I want. Or I can stay here and I can try and lift the leg. Okay, as long as you're not hurting yourself and it's not painful, they both are correct. Okay, anytime you feel it, come back a little bit, go back down. Okay, let your muscle come back, relax, and then you can go forward again. It doesn't feel like you have to hold it there the whole time and keep going forward. You know, we've all been there with partner stretching where you've had a partner just trying to rip you in half. This is not that. Okay, this is your self-development, this is stuff just for you. Okay, come up. Next one. Hips. It's the basic one. Soles, feet together. Now, this is one of the stretches that I've always been able to do. Can't tell you why, but this stretch has always been easy for me when my hamstrings are so ridiculously tight and so are my calves. So, here, knees to the floor there. If your knees are still up, that is fine. Just rest your arms on it. If your knees are down, here, and you find that's comfortable, keep yourself up straight. Again, we're not going to work too hard and go straight forwards and work on the back yet. We're going to warm up to the back. Okay. If I need extra pressure down, I can push it that way there, this way here. So I'm just doing a light stretch in a minute to get, again, my muscles used to being stretched. I don't want to, again, in classes we have to get through pretty quickly because obviously we've got martial arts stuff and all the other stuff as well. And then we'll concentrate on stretching. So let's just concentrate on that, take the time with it a little bit. Okay. Bring your knees back up to help you be more comfortable. Push them in a little bit, helps it relax and go back in with itself there. Okay, next thing is we're going to work with the back. So, this is my left leg, right foot goes on top. Here, I'm going to lie down. Okay, now I'll relax my head out. So, hands are going to go out to here, palm down, palm up. Okay, I'm going to look the opposite way and just let it stay in position. I'm going to try and keep my best to keep this shoulder down. Okay, I'll go here. Let that position there. Whole time. So watch. Breathe in. Breathe out. You notice that drop a little bit there. And again, it's just me breathing in with my lungs is going to help expand all this work here without me having to actually really do anything. Breathe in. And breathe out. Do one more for good measure. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Right, now come up. Other side. Foot on top. Again, I'm placing it on top, not stamping on it. Okay, look the other way, drop the knee over. Try and keep the shoulder down. Again, if I'm going up like this, I'm pushing too far. My knee wants to go back. Okay, I'm going up a little bit with my shoulder. That's not too much of a problem, but it's the minute this is starting to happen, I've gone further than my muscles can take. So come back to here, make sure that way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And bring it back. Okay, so that's hit my back there. Again, when I sit up, I don't want to sit up like I'm like Dracula. Use momentum, put my legs up, sit up. I haven't got to use my back. Okay, last thing I want to do is get this far into it and stretch my back, pull my back too far, and then I can't finish the rest of the routine. Okay, next thing is arms. Again, basic one. So I'm going to pull into my chest, and now I'm going to go out. I'm going to keep my elbows wide. There. Okay, this is getting in the middle of my back, so my rhomboids there, we're going to help stretch those out. Okay, and then go this position. You can see that way there. Trying to keep my head up, so I'm not doing that. Don't want to hit my neck just yet. Okay, here. Okay, in and up. This way. Again, to help myself, so I'm going to get my lats, as the muscles on the side here. Okay, breathe in, breathe out, go for the side. Again, just help lengthen this out, my intercostals, a bit of my obliques. I'm not going too hard yet, I'm getting those different areas. Come back up. So just stay here for a second. Again, if I feel I can go that little bit further. Again, come on, breathe in and breathe out. Then go over. Again, hitting the opposite side. Again, I want to keep myself even. I want to stretch one side and not the other, and come back up. Again, there's variations you could do with that. You could do it going over like this if you want to get a little bit higher at the top. I find that way works best for me with mine, but again, you can come over, go into here, go that side there, come over. Again, a little bit of bounces if you want to do it. If you've already got stretching style of stretching, stick with it. Okay, right. So now that was the basic one. So I managed to hit most of my body here. Last thing I want to get is my neck. I don't want my neck to get too tired. Okay, so all I'm going to do, interlock my fingers, pull chin down and just rest it. I'm not pushing my neck. Okay, we're not trying to strengthen the neck for grappling or anything like that. We're trying to loosen it in there. Again, if I have tension here, it all runs down my back. That's tight. This will be tight. That gets tight there, and it all transitions down to your body. So I want my Achilles to be loose to help my neck. I want my neck to be loose to help my Achilles, and everything in between. So just there, I'm not pushing down, just relaxing my arms onto it, and I'm going to push back. So here, okay, I'm just pushing against my jaw. You can go into this bit here by pushing into my jaw. Just slightly go back. Just help lengthen this bit here. That way. Down. Have my arm outside. Come over, grab my ear, and pull to the side there. Again, pulling till I feel it. I'm not pulling to try and rip my traps off. I feel that's quite tight. Other side. There you go, that side is a lot looser. Okay, so you notice I can touch my ear there. I'm not having this here trying to pull it with my fingertips because I'm just going to dig into my head. There, I can use the weight of my wrist and my hand and pull it down. Okay, just a little roll off. There we go. Okay, right, so now the yoga bit. Okay, so again, make sure there's nothing above you because the first bit you are reaching up and around. So this is my basic routine that I do in quite a lot of my classes. Your instructors probably do their own routines for stretching and everything else as well. So this is my basic routine. So I, again, as I said, try to concentrate on my hips and my back. I'm going to try and cover as much different areas as possible and do the stretch. So what I'll do is I'm going to stretch from the front, okay, and then I'll turn sideways so you can see the stretch from the side. But that way you can get an idea of both, okay? Because sometimes coming from the front you'll get a good idea where it is, and sometimes to the side you'll get a better view of what exactly is going on. So from here, I have my feet slightly close together, not completely together, so I'm going to reach up here. So this is going to fall, which one I'm going up there, breathe in, breathe out. Again, getting into that habit of breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Helps expand your lungs. I breathe through my nose, I breathe deeper. Okay, it's going to expand my lung, which is going to help push my rib cage out, which is going to help my muscles in my back go further. So again, breathe in. Breathe out. Now, depending on balance, you can put your feet as close together as you're comfortable. Okay, then you go up. If you find you're not as balanced, keep your heels together and put your feet out. You have more balance. So the further this goes, you'll have it. But again, make sure your knees go as well. Don't just have my knees trying to force in there. Right? Relax all this area here. So breathe in. Breathe out. Now it's back. And I'm watching my hands here. Okay, again, you go into where you feel it, not where it hurts. Okay, breathe in. Bend my legs. Go down. I'm hanging here. Okay, I'm not even looking forwards. I'm just letting my head and everything drop forward. I can feel the blood going to my face here. But again, if you feel lightheaded, bring yourself back up. Okay, again, use your legs to bring yourself up. Now just snap your back up. Now I'm going to place my fingers underneath my toes. Okay, if you've got dirty toes, that's your fault. You should clean them out. Okay, and I'm going to breathe in and I'll flatten and go up. Okay, so breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, that way there, I'm going to try and push my knees back and this out to here. I'm trying to flatten my back as much as I can while I hold on to my toes. So I'm going to bring myself up again and turn to the side so you do the same thing. So, going down, bend my legs, hang, underneath. Okay, feet where I'm comfortable so I'm balanced. Heads forward, relax, and I look forwards, flatten my back, push my knees back and breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, grab the back of my legs, push down. Those you a little bit more flexible, push your palms to the floor. Okay, right, now from here, bend my legs in, because I want to push my legs back so you need to step. Okay, or you can jump back out. It's up to you as long as it's controlled. Now I'm going to get the first part on my back. I'm going to place my hips down, so I'm going to roll through and circle up. Here. Now to take the pressure off your wrist, spread your fingers out. Okay? Keep in that position there. And up. Elbows in, shoulders back. Go on this. Okay, I don't want to crush my neck. Elbows in, shoulders back. So put the pressure here. If you want more of a stretch from your back, okay, so you feel your lower back's a little bit tight, shove your hands in a little bit. This way here. Okay? If you find your back's fine in that position that way there, I can also try and get my belly button a little bit further forward this way here. Now, I'm going to push my legs out. We go back onto my here. I'm going to sit onto my heels. Now you can, if you want to get a little bit of Achilles there, for those of you doing grappling, get that combat base, push it in and go for this position here. If you don't, when you go that little bit further, get there's soleus and stuff on the front here, come back, and then that way there. Relax your head onto the mat. Okay, well I've got a mat, whatever you've got. Okay, again, if you're on a hard floor, even if you're young, get something under your knees. Okay, grinding your ligaments and stuff into a hard surface is never going to be good for your knees. Okay, so a lot of people have got knee replacements and stuff because they've let their knees sit on the floor for a long period of time. And roll through and up again. Let's come up, breathe in. It's going to help stretch my abdominals from breathing there, sir. And breathe out. Now pushing back. Now I'm going to get my Achilles working a little bit here, so I'm going to push one knee forward, just relax, look, there's no weight in it. The other one's on this side here. So I'll push all the pressure there. Then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Right. So from that angle, I imagine you got to see everything anyway. So now, the first what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my leg up. So I'm going to go. This is my right foot. I'm going to look underneath my right arm. So I'm looking at the ceiling. So this helps get my hip flexor. I'm going to drop my leg across so I can feel that stretch. Okay? Again, you can either go straight to the next bit, or you can go straight through. So I'm going to look on my left wrist, and I'm bring it through. Now, if you've worked on this quite a lot, you can see I can sit in this position here, I'm comfortable, I'm happy. Okay, I'm placing my body weight here. I'm not placing it this side, because look, it takes all my weight off. So I'm keeping my body weight here, that position. And I'm trying to get my leg to look maybe, but using my back leg to pull it back. Now, if you find you're looking at this going, okay, I can't get anywhere near that. Very simple. This leg comes up into the side here, this way. Get this into a comfortable position for this. I don't want my leg to be tucked in there or weird on my ankle. This way here, and then I'm going to lean forward this way here. You'll feel a little bit in your glute, you should feel a little bit in your hip flexor on the side there. Or you can also rotate round a little bit with that one there. If you're back in this one, and your legs out, and you've lengthened it, and you're comfortable, then you've got a couple of choices. Okay. First of all, I want to go forward, I want to lengthen this hip flexor. So I'm going up. I can use the floor to go up. I can use my fingers. I can use my own leg. Okay. Again, don't push pressure through joints. You use this point here, that point into my heel, and go up. If you want to work a bit of your quad as well, you pull your leg up and pull it in. Again, try and get your body up straight. Okay, I don't want to have this. It's not a comfortable position, so I'm there. Okay? But from there, this position, I'm going to go down. And I'm going to go, look, towards my foot, so look, touch my chin. You can also look away. If I want to, I can go my head here and go up towards my knee. So your right shoulder to right foot, left shoulder to right foot. Right shoulder to right foot, left shoulder to right foot. And down. Okay, so I'm holding that position. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then you come up. So back to here. Now, the benefit, so I can save time, I'm going to roll through and roll up this time, hands and toes. Now look, I've sprayed my hands out, fingers out to the side, pushing that forward. And I'm going to go straight back. Again, same as before, so I'm going to the other side now. So this is my left leg. From here, bring my left leg up, and look at the ceiling. So this is going to help stretch all this bit at the back here. I can't point to it, or as I fall over. Look at my wrist, swing it through. Just the same as before, lengthen out to the way you're comfortable. Again, if it's tight, go forwards, more comfortable. If you find it's really tight, pull your knee to your foot. That way there, and up. Arch it. Again, if you want to, you can pull your leg in from here, get a little bit of extra stretch from your quad. It also hits your hip flexor a little bit. This one here, and up, breathe, out. Okay, hold this for about 30 seconds, and when you're happy, you go down. Again, I can just come down, hold this position, so I'll look at you, because it's not weird. Okay, I'll go here, I can move my shoulder that way there, so it just changes the stretch a little bit. Okay? Alright, the next one we'll go through and we'll work. Okay, right, because the next couple of bits, we're going to get a little bit, sort of twisting myself around a little bit. It can get a little bit confusing on where exactly which arm's doing what, which leg's doing what. So as you can see, there's a weighted wrist here, okay, it's not heavy. There, that's my right hand side, because obviously you look at it, it's reversing, your brain go, I don't know what's going on. So that's the right hand side. So as we just were, I was from here, down, okay, I did the stretch up, okay, and push back, came through, stretch up again, push back to there, right foot up, swing through to here. Okay, and again, rush that a little bit just so you can get an idea of right hand side, right hand here. Okay, right. Then I came down here. Now my right foot is staying here. My left foot, the one without the weight on it, is going to go all the way over. So I come up, bring it round, and here. Now, so I'm going to change this angle a little bit. So right foot, left foot. If you're not that flexible, you'll notice it will stay in front here and your knee will be up higher. Okay, use your hand, and you bring your hand back, and then you slowly push. Push to where you're comfortable, not to where you hurt yourself. Yeah, a little bit more flexible, get it past your knee. Again, I'm trying to keep this foot, as you see, flat. It's not up. It's flat there. So here, right hand on, come across. Get that a little bit more flexible. You've got that more flexibility in your middle of your back and whatnot. Bring it right up the front here, still keeping it up. This position here. Again, I want to keep this in line, so I don't want to force this toe up like that. Oh, I'm going to get in here, because then I'm placing tension through my knee. Keep this position here. And then if I can, get my elbow across. So right foot, left leg, right hand. Hand on. Okay? You essentially be doing the same thing. So if I'm here, I'm pushing, I'm going to breathe in through my nose. As much as I can get into my lung. I'm looking and I breathe out, push. Again, there'll be days where you feel super flexible and you push yourself so really far. There'll be other days where you don't, okay, and you really want to come back a step to help yourself get in that position. I'm going to bring my elbow across, hand there. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm looking around. Hold this position. Okay? Again, if it hurts, come back a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And there. And rather than switch my legs, I want to go straight onto stretching my hips. So, two different stretches. Flexible, I'm going to go for the flexible one first. I'm going to grab my ankle. I'm going to grab this ankle. I'm going to pull my hips in as tight as I can here to try and get my knees as much in line there. For those of you that aren't that flexible, if you're feeling it's really super tight here, it's not going to be a stretch for you, so I'm going to use the next one. So I'm going to pull it into here, I'm going to lean forwards, this way here. Again, I'm trying to get this to here. Again, I've got students where they only get to here, put the head on the knee, pretty much get the head to the floor, fold themselves up like they're going to go into the back of a suitcase. So from here, just go to where you're comfortable, lean in. Okay, just breathe normally now. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're not looking to hold your breath. Just relax in the position and just feeling this stretch up along here into your glute. Okay, for those of you that find that would be painful, I can put my soles of my feet together, push this one down. And again, my knees are up, I'm going to just weight on it. Okay, just relax, use your own weight on something, you hold it for longer. If I'm sitting there, tension in here, I'm building all this tension up here, it's the opposite of what I want. If I just relax into it, it's fine, I can drop it down. Eventually it'll get there. Okay? Or you can do the drop back one. So I go here, and come back. So when this position, I can put the rest of my hands on here. Again, it's a little bit extra weight, just I'll pull them down. If you find that this is tight enough, just relax. Relax here, head up. Tuck your chin in slightly, okay, so I can help relax this area here. Again, breathing is going to help it relax. You're feeding all that oxygen to your muscles. It's going to help your muscles do what they want to do. Okay, so you've got a choice of either of those. Again, use momentum, rock yourself up, so I haven't got to use my back. It's like that as well. So that was that one there. Then I'm going to come back round, so I go to the other side. So from this position. And we go the other way. So I need my left foot on the floor, on the side. Right foot, again, stage 1, in front of the knee, so on my shin bone. Stage 2, just slightly past the knee, here. Stage 3, heel by the hip. Again, trying to get my knee over the line of my toe, so this isn't all twisted up, this position here. Tucking this one in, keeping that to the floor there, so it's nice and tight towards me. Right foot, so it's left, right is on the side, left hand onto the elbow. Here, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, I'm going to put my hand down because I'm feeling a bit tight this side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe, one more, breathe in. And push. And the same thing at the front. So either the second one for the hips, feet together, lie back, or feet together, sitting up, weight on it. And then if you get more flexible, you get knees to the floor, start leaning forward. Or this one here, so I'm tucking from my ankles in. So my left leg's still on top, so all I've just turned is slightly getting my knees as close in line as I can. Pull to the side here, breathe in, breathe out, put the weight on. Breathe in, breathe out. Just relax and normal. Again, I did the extra breath in this one because I'm feeling a lot tighter on this side here. Okay, right. Now, just before we go on to the super hard stretches, the ones we're all here for, hip flexors, stuff like that. Again, I haven't done a load of stretching your upper body. People have been asking for stretches for the hips and legs. Okay, stretching your upper body. When I do the class tonight, okay, you'll see some upper body light stretching there that help with these other bits. But while I'm concentrating on these bits here, that's what I'm going to work on. So, I'm going to work my glutes next. Okay, glutes, butt. Foot on top, so look, that's my left leg, right leg, so I've got that weight above my knee, there's my kneecap. So across the top here, leg is relaxed, so relax it, I'm not saying intense, legs relaxed, body's up straight. Now, level 1 stretch, right leg, the space here, you see a triangle here, right hand goes through, left hand goes behind. Again, you can either, for those grappling, gable grip, or you can interlock your fingers. Again, you shouldn't be pushing against yourself, you should dislocate your fingers, but if you are worried that there's a bit of tension, go for this way, grip that way there. So I lie back and turn sideways. There's my right leg. Right hand goes through in between my legs, my left hand goes round, and I pull behind my knee and I pull it in there. Now you should feel this across this bit here, so the bit where your hamstring goes into your glute. Okay, so it all attaches up. So I'm getting that stretch there. So that is level 1 stretch. Relax my head back, find my balance. If you lose your balance and you come to the side here, okay, you either just try and keep pulling in from that position there, which you probably find you won't get much of a stretch, or just reset yourself back up. So if you need to, get to the floor over this way, pull your legs up. Momentum, don't use your back to sit up, back to position, go again. If you need to, sit this way. So I can bring myself forward. So if you find every time you go back you fall over, sit this way here. Okay? So that's level 1, this way. Level 2, right foot, left hand, goes over and round. So now look, you've pulled it further down. By pulling it further down, there's going to be extra stretch on the side there. Okay? Pull it in. Same thing, relax back, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can see someone do that. I'm trying to get this leg close to my chest. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Level 3 stretch. I'm going to pull this as close down to my hip as I can. Now look, my tricep. So my queers round the back here. So now it's really tight to get through. Now I'm grabbing onto my arm. So I'll scoot down so you can see. There. Now it's really tight. Relax this leg down. So now my ankle is touching my ribs. Breathe in. Breathe out. And pull it in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, always in through your nose, out through your mouth. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my arms off first, then I'll sit up. I don't want to be all tangled up sitting up. Obviously, I've done this side. Now I'm going to do this side. So, leg over. Level 1, remember. Underneath. You can sit here, pull yourself forwards if you need to. If you find that's difficult, come back, lie this way here. You can do it from standing, but I think it's quite a lot of pressure on your ankle and stuff like that to do it on standing up. Level 2, wrist is over, so I grip this way here. Again, I'm going backwards, monkey grip there, go gable grip, interlock your fingers, whichever way you're comfortable doing it, okay? Going this way here. And level 3, I pull it down as far as I can, so look, my elbow's past it, I'm really close, so it gives me more deep stretch right into my glute along the bottom here. Hand through, put it in, relax back, 3 breaths. And again. 1 more. Untake my arms, let my legs unravel, come up, and then use the momentum to sit up. Okay? So, now this is feeling here, all I want to do is I want to hit my hamstrings, and then I'm going to start doing for the 3 different types of stretches. So the side splits, okay, standard splits, and then box splits. So, first of all, hamstrings, we need to get the hamstrings. Again, I find, if you find the one we did earlier like this, you're comfortable with that one, I'd say go for that. Again, it's a little bit of like confidence building. If you're doing this one here and you feel you're getting lower, you're more likely to do it. Okay, whereas if you're doing the one I'm about to do and you feel that, well, I've seen quite a lot of students is they're here and they want their legs to be straight so much that they concentrate on getting that, but then do this. So look at that position there. So it's like, oh, I'll do this, I'll reach more like that because at least my legs are straight. That doesn't matter. Okay, we're trying to stretch the hamstring, it's not about how straight your legs are. Again, technique, form, they're the important bits. So, from the front, I'm going to hold on to my toes. You can either that way there, or I can hold on to it. I personally prefer this way here. Walk my feet up. And again, I can go to here because I practiced. You'll notice my IT band are really super tight. Okay, so my ankles will roll in a little bit. So, from this position here, breathe in, breathe out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and work my hands down my legs. If you find your legs aren't straight, what are you going to do? So if I'm here, breathe in, hold for 5, 4, 3, you can hold for 10 if you want, it's up to you, but I'm just saving time. So breathing in for 5, 4, breathe out and try and straighten out a little bit further. Okay, just go that a little bit further. I'm not letting go and I'm not letting this happen. Again, body's in straight, legs go out. Again, if you want to take a little bit more pressure off, put your legs a little bit wider. It doesn't have to be super tight through the centre the whole time. So that's what you can try and build up to. So again, when I first started doing this, I couldn't hold onto my legs and get my legs straight. I was back here, okay? And then it was just like being told to hold onto your toes. You'll get a more beneficial stretch. You're trying to work all the hamstring and your back, all stretching at the same time, getting that right technique. So breathe in, breathe out, go to the position where you're comfortable. Okay, now from here, breathe in for 5 seconds. Breathe out. And if you can, hands go lower. If you're super bendy with this, cross your hands. Again, you see that's not really beneficial for me. I'm not getting anything from it. But I'm better off going from here. Okay, and again, if I do this breath and I feel I can't go lower, I'll stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, shake it off. So, with those that can't get the legs straight, again, you're just going to be from here, holding your toes out. If you're walking there, but try and keep it even. You don't want that. Okay? If you're going to do individual leg, do it this way here. It's going to be more beneficial rather than having one leg that's going to get a little bit more stretchy and then one leg that's not going to keep up with it. Trying to work it simultaneously together there. Okay? So, that's the main part of the yoga stretch done. Now, we're going to do side splits. So, single leg, knee bent, out side splits. Then we're going to go for full on splits. And then we're going to go for the box splits. Okay, so now before we go on to the side splits and the single sided splits and then the full box splits, if you find that you go a little bit tight or anything like that, do some more squats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself into 10 more squats. So I'm going to go through to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so it's got the blood pumping back over into my legs. Okay, go from there. So the side split first of all. knee over toes, just like I'm just doing my squat. The other leg's going to go out. The important thing is that this leg that's going out to the side first is, first of all, I've got a lovely jigsaw line here I can copy. Try and find something there. For those of you who could do the karate and got your own bow or stick, put that in front, you know you're going to be in a straight line and you haven't got anything to measure up with. Okay? Because I don't want it to be like this. I'm just doing the stretch because now it's staggered or anything like that. Okay? I want to keep it in line as much as I can. So I want to keep that knee over the toes. Again, depending on your hips, you'll go out. If you need to at first, that leg can be up on your heel. Okay? You eventually got to try and get to the point where the heel's on the floor. But most importantly, the leg that's going out straight, okay, that little toe has to be to the floor. We're trying to get this adductor stretch here on the inside, okay, that goes up to your piriformis. We don't want it, okay, to be sort of out like this and going up or across this, or on this here. That's not good. Look, that's not a good position for your knee, okay, and it's not going to be good for your muscles. It's not going to get the results required, or if it does, you're going to end up with an injury on the way. So, knee into the toe here, in line. Now just shuffle out. Here, now if I need to, I can put my hands on the floor. If you can't reach the floor, go to where you're comfortable. Okay? And it's just a little shuffle. If you're on a slippery floor, you can, what I would recommend is your foot that's going out in a sock, and then this one here is going to be your grip. If I need to, I can grip with my toes. I'm going to go down and sit into it. Okay, I'm going to keep working it out. Again, little toes to the floor. All the time. Okay, when I get there, and then I'm going to shorten it in. That's it, so I'll push it out to its maximum range and shorten it up to help this leg go to position here and sit into it. Okay? Keep my body up as straight as I can. I'm using my knuckles to go on. If it's a hard floor, I'll obviously use my hands to spread them out. I'll try and avoid leaning forwards and keep myself straight. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. Now, if I need to shorten this, I'll switch, because again, just because you've got both legs stretching doesn't mean both leg sides are going to be even. So I'm going to go over. See that little turn of my foot. Keep it in line, body upright. So this side, feel a lot more comfortable. Okay? So sit into that. Knees over toes, sitting up. Again, once you feel a little bit more comfortable, I can take my hands off and sit it like this if need to. If you're finding that's too much weight through your hips, then just hold up. That's what you get. Okay, now you see I'm staying down. And now I've got a bit of blood going through there. Feeling a little bit warmer, I can switch to the side. So I'm straight low, switch. And switch. And switch. And again, with this one here, do as many times as you like. Okay? A couple of other little add-ons you can add. He says a little toe up there. Okay? Little add-ons. I can pull this up here, sit into a little bit, try and get this to the floor, because again, this is the position I'm going through. And then if I want to go even further, pull my hands over my leg. Start with one hand, then go to two hands. Once you get that there, you're putting more weight through your hamstring going into your glute. Then come back, isolate it, switch, and then go up this side. Either one hand either side, lean into it. Again, lean into it with your body, not your head. That's going to help. Okay, all come right across. And I can go to here, count to 10, go to there, sit, count to 10. Do as many times as you like. Okay? And come up, always good. Put everything back to where it wants to be, so I'm going to try and relax off a little bit. So bring my legs in, give it a little bit of a shake off, flick up to the back, this way. If you need to, pull up to the front. Again, you all know when you come back to those positions, different muscles are going to ache for different people. Some people will get back to them and go, I don't feel a thing. But that's that person. Okay, you've got to think about what feels for you. If you feel that it's a little tight here, then pull that up this way here. Okay, or if you sit at the sides, maybe a little bit roll out this way here, or in. Okay, flick to the back. Again, sometimes just holding the stretch, sometimes feels like there's not any blood back in there, so maybe you should get it moving again. Just like holding anything for a long period of time, it starts to feel a little bit numb. Now side split. Now because of previous injuries, you'll notice one side, well, I would say side split, when I go this standard split, you'll notice one side will go significantly lower than the other, and that's because of a previous tear in my hamstring. Again, if you've got scar tissue in your muscles, you're always going to have to work against that a little bit. Okay? So, first of all, I'm going to go from here to here. I am recording. So, at the moment I thought I wasn't recording then. So, this way here. So, try and keep myself in line as much as I can. I don't want my foot to go this way here and that foot to go off there, otherwise my splits is going to be all wonky. Okay, shuffle this foot backwards, and I'm keeping this toe up. Okay, so I'm pulling this way here. Again, don't pull it too hard and lock it out, because then the hamstring is doing a lot more work. I'm slightly forwards. It's not full up 90 degrees, I'm slightly forward. Shuffle this one backwards, and then if I can get to the point where my hands on the floor, and go this way here. Now my body's up straight, and you can see this is my injured side, so that there is feeling pretty tight and horrible. Okay, I'm trying to keep that out of the side there as much as I can. Okay, and I'm sitting up straight and through the centre, this way here. Okay, breathe in, and relaxing. Anytime I feel comfortable, I can just pull my knee in, take the weight off for a second. Okay, I can hold the weight here. If it gets really painful, okay, try and think about which way you need to go. I want to go back, and pull my leg in and sit back here. Okay, I don't want to get to there and start ripping something. Again, you're injured, you're not going to be able to train for a couple of weeks. So, again, now the other side. Goes up, slide it up, shuffle it out. Again, I'm keeping my head up, but I'm looking down to see where the floor is so I can get my hands there. Obviously the floor's not going anywhere, but I want to be aware of where I need to put my hands to get down. So you see this side, I'm a lot more comfortable getting down the side here. Again, I'm still working on my flexibility, but I'll get there, don't worry. So breathe again. So help me relax. Just hold this position. And again, I'm not sitting there and hold this too long, because no one wants to watch a video of me just holding a split for a minute or whatever. Okay, so just find your comfortable position, keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then again, just a little bit of a shake. And when you're happy, clap your foot in the back here, go round, and then these legs are nice hug, get your hips relaxed, pull everything relax off and help back into position. Right then, big one now, box splits. So what we're going to do is we're going to work out to box splits, and then we're going to do an exercise that I like to do. It's a little bit fun as well, of like just tapping across the floor. Okay, so put it up straight this way. Okay, now I have my toes up when I go out for this stretch here, because I can't do full box splits here. Okay, I can get my little toes on the floor out so far, but then my hips just get too tight to go any further. So I have my toes up. For the people who get to full crazy Jean-Claude Van Damme box splits, you'll notice the little toes of the floor. That's the high, that's the proper, super bendy, super flexible way of doing it. Okay, I'm not there yet, I'm having my toes up. So I'll go out first, so I'll have a little bit of balance. Again, if you find anything tight here, pull it up so you're not going to cut into anything. And then I've got to weight forward. Trying to keep this up as much as I can, but I've got to try and think about, I don't want to just slip and then fall over and lose my balance, hurt myself. So here, then I'll go to my toes up. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. And it's, again, nice grippy mats, so I've got to be careful of that. Breathe in, breathe out. And there we go. So just to play the drums a little bit with my feet. And we go a little bit further, breathe in, breathe out. See if we go any further. I'm getting there, not bad, not bad. Again, we'll do one more breath, so we're not sitting watching me being in pain and pulling a stupid face. Okay, and when you're there, sit back. Okay, now, help with this bit here, and I pull it straight. I'm going to go across, I'm going to reach forward. Now, I can't reach that side there. Okay, so I'm going to go this way and lean towards it a little bit. I can pull my toes this way, to the inside, outside, wherever you're comfortable. Again, feeling that stretch, pulling it in. Now, lengthen this, keep breathing. Getting that idea. Come up, and go to the other side. So reach across, breathe in, breathe out. Again, while I'm thinking about that breathing, I'm not thinking about what I'm feeling in my legs so much. Again, as before, if it gets painful, bring your feet in a little bit from that position there. You will notice I'm naturally, for some reason I've always had really tight muscles in my legs. You'll notice your legs will start to come in a little bit anyway. So if you're on a slippier surface than I am, they will get closer. So don't worry about it too much, just kind of where it wants to settle, but you still did the main work in the split. So get to here, and come up, and I'll do the other side again. Come up, and there. Okay, right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring across to the side. I'm going to keep myself straight. I'm doing that, looking down, looking past my foot. Here and down. Reach as far forward as you can. Touch for touch. Reach far forward again. And then go a little bit faster. And then go a bit faster still. And then go. And again, you should feel you get a little bit closer each time. Now, because I'm talking, you're not really hearing my breathing, but when I'm here, I know. Every time, breathe in as quick as you can, and then sit down. Breathe in. One more. And back. And come up. And hopefully you should have felt that enough that you breathe in and you breathe out. And you get to the floor. Okay. Now I can't get belly to the floor. I have to cheat and get my head. I'm very aware it is cheating, but that's what I can do. So ideally I want to try and get this here, that way. Okay, I can get to the floor, make sure. Again, that's a little bit, that moment, the first time I got my head to the floor, it did feel like, oh God, I did it. But what I've got to try and do is try and get to the point where my chest is to the floor. If you find this painful, put your elbows down here and just sit into it. Anytime it gets too much, come back. Okay, relax. The minute I come back a bit, now you've gone to that point where you feel here, you come back to here, it's like, oh, that's lovely. Okay, but I'm still sitting quite well on my legs. And then if I need to, go back down on my elbows. If the elbows are too much, put your hands out wide. Again, I want narrow. That's still a lot of work on my body. Here I can relax, spread my fingers out, and go a bit further forward this way here, working in. Okay, and so basically that's all the stretching then. Okay, I've now got to bring my legs back together and stop the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Any feedback would be great. If you're on the WhatsApp channel, again, message me personally so everyone else has got to see what you say. Again, it's not, I'm worried about what you say, it's just so loads of people, like I think 65 people on there now, getting all the same messages at the same time when you can just message me and everyone else can just enjoy the videos. Thank you very much for your support. Again, I've got a live video at 6 o'clock for my first class online. Hopefully it goes really well. Again, I'm doing it on the my personal page, so hopefully I can share it out and other people can share it and stream it and stuff as well. But I believe it is saved online, and I will be saving it, sharing it onto WhatsApp and other things as well. This will be on YouTube. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I sound like a YouTuber now. Add me on Facebook, add rugby and Leamington, karate and kickboxing. Add everything. Just if it's related to what we do, add it. And then hopefully you'll be able to get all the content I'm going to try and put out over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully this is a couple of week thing. Could be a couple of months. Hopefully it's nothing longer than that. All stay healthy, stay safe. Any questions, stick it in the comments. I'll happily answer it. If you feel it's going to be a weird question, probably, I hope it's not too weird, then message me personally. I'm happy to answer it. I've been trying to reply to as many people as possible. I've got so many people calling me and stuff like that. It's really weird time, but again, thank you very much for watching this. I'm going to try and put my legs back together now. And yeah, thank you. I shall see you at the next session.